And I think you can start to see the effect that you get. I get some of this light out of here. It'll be like this all the way around. This looks really, really good when you get the thimble in there. Like that. We'll be putting a thimble in this later, and we'll be tightening it up a little bit. That. I think you can see it pretty good here. That one constrictor knot that you've got holding these strands together. And trim these things off. Right there. And you can trim this back a little bit too. I'll leave a little bit on there so I got enough to tighten up if I need to before I finish it off. Alright. Now we'll start building the core. Now you can see how we started building up the core. Still leave a little bit right here so I can keep the coxcomb hitching tight in case it does get a little bit loose. But you can see I just take the scraps from other bell ropes that I've made and use them to go around here. For the first course, I'll put another one probably down about here, and another one after that down about here. Give it that tapered effect. I left a little bit more than I usually do on here so you can see what I'm talking about. Normally I just leave maybe an inch or so hanging over the edge. A sharp pair of scissors helps. I'll show you the finished product in a few minutes. Now here you can see the first part of the core all trimmed off, ready to put the second part on there. You can go down maybe an inch, inch and a half, 2 inches, just depends on what you want it to look like. After you get a little of experience making them, you'll learn where to stop and where to start. Here we have the third part of the core. We'll trim these off. And we might even put one more layer on top of this. On the third one. And I think I might just put one more on here too. This is going to be a pretty long one. Now we've got the third part of the core, or just the fourth part. This is the fourth part. Stage 4, and this should be the last one. I'll trim this one up, and then we'll start putting a cover on this thing. Okay, here you have a good core. You've got the first part, second part, third part, fourth part. And we'll start putting the cover on this, and you'll start seeing how it takes shape. This one should turn out pretty good. A lot of people ask me sometimes, what keeps this stuff from sliding off? This stuff isn't going anywhere because it's on there very tight. You use these constrictor knots, pull it down real tight, and you've got something pretty good there. It's not going anywhere. Now if I could get that guy with a hot rod across the street to cool it down a little